I've been nigga all winter. Lost some friends, only hanging with winners. Come to my ears, I'm rescuing sinners. We rolling with workers, I leave on inventors. We roll beginners, I praise the beginner. I've been through the valley of death. Should be in the grave, but I got saved. Wait till my album, I'll go more in depth. Back on my bullet with big respect. Flip on the mic and I come for your neck.
We back.
Chasing my dreams and my goals getting checked. Stop selling dope, but I want all the smoke. With any MC, you think he the GOAT. Hop in the booth, rap till nothing left. And I'm out of breath, and I'm out of all on my own. Back in my zone, back in my zone.
Get it.
You hear the voice?
Let's get it. Young Prophet.
Come on.
Let's go.
It's Young Prophet.
Let's go. Sir. We here.
With the Pod Boys.
We here.
Damn. Prophet. Welcome back, bruh.
Feels good to be back, man. The last time we was recording, we was in Stunna's crib up in Manchester, trying to get the whole setup to work for like an hour.
That's a fact.
I came in here today. I was like, dang, this look like the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, let them know. That's a fact. Yeah, we done upgraded just a little bit.
Niggas that came a long way, man.
You feel me?
Long way from that living room.
Right from the bottom.
With the German Shepherd going crazy.
He was there in the ground level. Ground floor.
They ain't like that, man.
Facts,
yeah, but I love it in here. It looks dope.
Yeah. Well,
creative juices is flowing. Got a studio in the corner. Like, yeah, it's a dope vibe.
My man already ready to drop another project. He said, yo, I'm about to write something right now.
right now.
I got bars for niggas.
You know it. You know it. So, hey, man, welcome to the podcast for no damn reason. Episode what? What's this? Episode like 20 now, man?
I don't even know, man. I hope y'all keeping track of that.
Man, I lost count, man. I lost count, nigga.
I'm done doing too much, man. Doing too much.
Straight up. What's your favorite podcast? His favorite podcast is Stunna E, the main.
Easy.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
And, you know, I've already said it once, but I'll say it again, man. Once again, we got a special guest here.
Yeah.
Young Prophet. Come on.
Yeah, sir. CT in the building.
That's cute. Did y'all do that on purpose? Y'all mad?
No.
I got here first, and he walked in with the hockey jersey, same
crazy.
color as mine. But this is actually one of my real hockey jerseys from a team I used to play for.
Hockey?
Yeah.
Niggas play hockey?
Yep, we do.
Niggas play hockey. Yo,
I was nice. I was
nice on the skates?
I was like OJ on skates.
Shit. Minus the white Bronco.
I was about to say, I don't know if that was the best analogy to use.
I had the white girl, though. I had the white girl.
Got a white bitch driving, couldn't do much cleaner.
No murders. Got the Hyundai.
Okay, what position you play?
I play center and
Not
wing.
like I know what it means.
Yeah, I play center and wing, so like those are the more offensive positions. Yeah, take the face off.
You was scoring. You was scoring. You was fighting with niggas though. You was banging.
I got in a couple fights, but they don't really let you fight.
Nah,
they don't really.
Professional, they be letting them niggas bang.
They let you fight. Like
they be letting them. I watched a hockey fight the other day, and they let these niggas bang for like a good 3 minutes. Like until somebody hit
crazy.
The ice.
You got to balance on the skates.
Yo, that's just a different.
That's what I'm saying. I would be that nigga skating without a hockey stick, bro. Just waiting to beef.
I'm just out here to fight niggas.
Who really wants smoke?
I'm about to fight niggas and shit.
Yeah, for
players
real.
like that.
Damn. So wait, you don't play no more, right?
I play like men's league and stuff like that, but I haven't played since college.
Oh, word.
Like with an actual team and stuff.
Word. Why you just hung up your jersey like?
Yeah, you know, I used to play. I've been playing since I was like 5, 6, weekend after weekend. So like when I got older and it slowed down and I wasn't on the team anymore, I kind of just enjoyed my free time and stuff like that. So.
You started putting this time into this music.
Yep, that was a switch in college. I was playing hockey and then I started recording.
We
had like
shout out to these bars, nigga.
Studios.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it had something. Yeah. Well, it's funny because I never used to really rap. And, you know, it's a bunch of white kids on the team. We on a bus. They like, yo, you should freestyle. They don't know if I can rap or not.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Token black kid, man.
Hey, we all get put in that position.
You don't know
how to rap?
If you don't, you're white. So,
What's wrong with you?
So that's literally how I just started feeling it out. And I'm like, all right, I got to represent. Like, I got hold it racist, but I got to
hold it down for the niggas.
Yeah, man.
can't be out here looking crazy.
Exactly.
Yo, that's
Yup.
But technically, them white boys put you on because, you know, without them,
Yeah,
you wouldn't be rapping. technically.
Sometimes that's how it starts because, you know, the crab in the barrel mentality. Like, you're around a lot of people, like black people, you know what I'm saying? You got to be like, oh, you rapping, man? Like, man, you ain't rapping about nothing. That's how it could be sometimes. But then, you know, white people are a certain way. They expect you to do some type of entertainment. So they like, oh, yeah, you should do this.
Right. They're quick to push you into that
into
industry
corner.
and stuff like that. Which, like you said, is not always a bad thing because, you know, we are talented and stuff. People do love to watch us, black people, our culture. So it's like, why not get paid off this? Why not use our influence and do what we can with it?
Facts.
No cap, bro. No cap. That's a fact. That's what I always thought was dope about people, like with the influence, like what do they actually do with it once they have it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to have that power, but how you use that power is a whole nother thing as well. So, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get now. Once you get the power, man, what you gonna do with it?
Yeah,
he's gonna flex on it. He's gonna do the Michael B. Jordan shit that he did to that girl on the red carpet. But
I was corny.
We all got a couple of them shorties now.
Corny, right?
They got kids, and I could do that right now to some shorties, honestly. But yeah, once you get to that level, it's like, how you gonna act? What you gonna do with it? Because it's easy to flex on people and want to do that, but you got to stay focused too on the grind too, or else you're gonna lose your spot. So
now you just dropped the project like a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, probably about like a month ago. So I've been working on a project for like over a year, probably almost 2 years. And I was working with people. One of my boys was helping me like pick tracks more on like the A&R side. And then one of my other boys was making beats. And as you know, I already did an album with Dave where we wasn't even in the same state, like making an album. These dudes were more close to home, and we were still kind of moving slow. You know how it is, like working, not even just music, just working with somebody. And we were making songs, but we were moving slow, and I was getting beats back slow. So I literally just started making my own beats, like probably 3 months ago. And then I made this project. So that was pretty much like how it started.
So this project has your own beats on it.
Yeah, all of them are my own beats, except for one of them me and Dave collabed on. He made the original beat, and I just kind of added stuff to it. But other than that.
And then this album is called The Prophecy, right?
The Prophecy Volume 2.
Yeah. Wow, damn, that's deep.
When is it
real biblical right there.
It's already out. I dropped it like a month ago.
Okay. So you got to drop the link. Where is it at? Spotify?
Definitely on Spotify, Apple Music. Anywhere you could buy music, that's where it's at. I got
keyword buy.
Facts.
For y'all,
facts.
Y'all leakers and streamers.
Facts.
Yeah,
don't be listening to 10 seconds on Apple Music.
Yeah, I mean,
turn it off.
The preview ain't enough, man. You can't
do.
just Shazam it and keep playing that same Shazam.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, at the bare minimum, play it for like 30 seconds. At least get like a stream count in. You know what I'm saying?
At least let me get my people to like it. Like,
let me get my credit. Let me get my stream credit.
Straight up. Facts.
That's all you can ask.
But yo, no cap though. I listened to a couple of tracks on the album, and the one particular track that I seem to have on repeat. I don't know if it's because I resonate with it so much, or if like, you know, I just feel where it's coming from. But you have a song on there called "Focus on Me."
Yeah. That was
It sounded like you was
Yeah,
you was dropping subliminals in there, bro.
Yeah, so
I'm talking some shit.
Something about me is I'm very specific in my tracks.
Yeah.
Like to where people were asking me about certain things. So honestly, that track, I was dating someone in Boston, and
shout out to the Bean.
It was kind of moving towards a relationship, but I saw red flags or whatever. And so you know how
what was one of the red flags?
Let's see.
You know me, I always like to talk about some toxic shit.
Honestly,
he's got to think about it.
I'll tell you this. After we broke up, I got a message on LinkedIn after I blocked her. That was the red flags weren't as noticeable during, like, while we were dating, like, not exclusively.
You say you got a message from her on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I blocked her on everything.
So she had to go to LinkedIn.
Yeah. And so
that's the crazy.
But listen,
I like that.
I was trying to listen.
I like that shit.
I do like that toxic. Right. But this shorty I wasn't feeling.
Oh, you
so
persistent.
I found crazy. Yeah, you really wanted that.
You want a job, bitch? You really focused on this dick, huh?
Right. Yo, that's determination.
So in the track, basically it's the standpoint of when girls be gaslighting you. You could break up with a girl And what they like to do is say, "Oh, so everything you said before was a lie." They hit you with all the reasons that make you the bad
you
guy.
never really cared.
Yeah. You know, I heard
didn't really
it all.
love me.
Exactly. And so in that track, I'm basically outlining things like one thing you said, like girls will say is like, "Oh, like, so you're not gonna judge me on my past." Listen, when shorty say that, I'll be like,
They got a pass.
I'll be like, nah, because yo, shorties will tell on themselves once they realize that you not going like really like judge them and stuff and try and be controlling. Right. When I first like link with a shorty, I let her tell it all. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, it's straight." So one of the lines in that song is I'm talking about like, "I won't judge you on your past unless it shows up in the present." So like it's basically me coming back like at anything a girl could say after a breakup, like, "Oh, you said you wasn't gonna do this and that." I'm like, I'm not doing that, like, but your past has come to the present, a lot of ways, like
a lot of ways.
Now I got a
one
W.
Of them, one of them 100 bodies.
Yeah, for real. Oh, okay, that's a red flag. She kept a list of all the dudes that she slept with.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
How big was the list?
No, listen, I didn't. She was begging to tell me the body count. I was
Wait,
like,
she wanted to tell you?
Yeah,
What?
another red flag. Yeah,
Damn.
Hold on.
yeah.
I'm speechless, bro.
She had-
I've never heard a chick say,
This
"Wait,
sound
what?
crazy,
I
right?
wrote
Yeah,
down. Why
exactly.
are you to know my body count?"
What? Wait, so what? There's so much to wrap your head
Listen,
around.
a thing she said was I was so like nonchalant, so she was thinking like I don't care about stuff.
Yeah, right.
So she kept trying to get me to react to something, but I'm like usually chill about stuff. So she would do stuff like that to get a reaction and like fall into the trap. Because once I hear the number, I know like, you know that stomach pain you get.
The number matters to you.
The number.
The number matters. It sounds like it matters.
Listen, to me, I feel like the shorty wears the number on her Instagram, like on her forehead. Like anytime she walks out, usually I could calculate the number. The number matters to me, but like I'm not gonna. I could fuck with a hoe. I'm just not gonna bring her to that next level. You feel me?
Wife in it.
Yeah. I know what I'm dealing with. I know what I'm dealing with. In a way, it's trying to
keep you in that lane.
But all right, but say the situation now is like, you know, like you're fucking with shorty, you rocking with her. This is wifey material, but she got 100 bodies on her.
Really trying to wife 100 bodies, bro. Like, this is crazy to me,
But
bro. Like,
to me, a
how do we get back here,
a shorty who got 100 bodies, or like a murderer who killed 100 people, there's gonna be something wrong with that person. So it usually always sticks out to me. Like that's what I say. The past shows up in the present. Cause I can tell
agree
you
with
messed
that.
up.
I agree with that
tell,
notion.
like,
as far as like, you know, like again, your past showing up in the present. Just because like if you are past that, or like if you've grown from that, then that should not show itself in your current relationship, or even in your day to day. You know what I mean? As a person that is maturing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what they love to say.
So that kind of like that's crazy. Makes me think of like toxic relationships and shit like that, like how people end up staying in that cycle because it's what they're used to, you know what I mean, what just keeps happening, or the person keeps, like you said, baiting you. So it's like, yo, they know what buttons to push. They know what buttons to push to get a reaction out of you, and they know once they get that reaction, they go, "Bitch, I got you."
Once they get you emotional, once a girl gets you emotional, you're done.
Yeah.
She owns you.
That's facts.
And that's why you being nonchalant made her mad.
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean? And
I just accept the game for what it is. Like honestly,
hey, there you go.
I try to. You know, sometimes it's easier depending on the girl. I'm not gonna act like I play the game like perfectly.
Right. I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
So what happened after the LinkedIn thing? I need to know the rest of the story.
So
how did she find you on LinkedIn? Because how does
LinkedIn, email? I got like the same message that she was texting to me like before I blocked her. She just like was sending me.
Oh, she kept it going.
Yeah, like it was just big long message.
Yeah,
bro, for real.
She said to be continued.
Yeah,
on the next device.
Oh shit.
And so so basically I was telling my friends about it, and I was just gonna leave it alone or whatever, or something like that. And what I did, you know, we not always perfect. I unblocked her, right, just to look at her Instagram. Bruh, she got
Fell
this
back into
post.
temptation.
No, she got this post up like,
Ew.
oh, I've been going through some mental health right now, but it's so strong and this season stays strong. And she was like, not everybody's gonna know your worth and appreciate your worth.
She's talking about you, dog.
And I ain't gonna lie, it got some likes. Like she was doing numbers.
She got
on
2
there.
likes. She
was
two.
doing numbers on there. Like, but I
100 plus likes?
Huh?
Under 100 likes or over 100?
Oh, way over. She was,
damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
But listen, them girls on the gram, I like the girls with less likes on the gram. That's
Facts.
something. That's another story for another
That's
day.
a fact.
Nah.
Nah. We can get into that right now. That's
Okay,
a fact,
because
bro.
usually I be messing with the low key shorties, like they quiet, they got a cat, like,
right.
girls
You said
like
a
that. Girls with a cat be low key.
Just
and chill.
one, all right? Just one.
Yeah.
So this
All
time I was with a girl who, she's popping on the gram. I ain't gonna lie, but she really ain't all that. But she's probably the most insecure girl I
She
mess
ain't
with.
shit.
Like she probably had
Bitch.
the most followers of any girl I mess with. Like it definitely mattered in this case. And she was the most insecure girl.
That's how
like
it be.
for real.
That's really how it be.
That's
That's,
where
why
they
they
get-
got so many followers.
Yeah,
That's why
that's
they
where they
post
get
up
it
so many
from.
pictures and shit
Yeah.
because they need that validation, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the
Boost up their
same way.
ego and
Like
shit.
I'd be like, oh, shorty got, you got 70 likes. Valid.
I be in the car with my bros
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that. Yeah.
Oh, you got 370?
Yeah.
Scroll.
370, 370's that.
Hold on. So
1K?
how does
Unfollow.
how does the number of likes or number of comments on a girl's IG page dictate how low or how outside she is? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that has no validity to anything.
Nah, I feel like, yo, if your shorty got a lot of likes, this is how I look at it, yo. If you shorty, you got, let's say you a good looking shorty, right?
Right.
You got a few followers and you getting 300 likes. Chances are 200 of those likes is niggas. You know what I'm saying? And out of those 200 niggas,
Naturally.
125 is probably trying to slide in your DM.
Yeah.
Constantly. Out of that 120, 60 might get a response back. Yeah, we'll even say less than that. You know what I mean? 20 might get a response back. 10 might actually get through and be able to chill. Like, I just look at it, it's just way too much activity, bro. It's way too much activity, bro. Way too many.
much numbers.
Shorty that got like 70 likes.
And that's not even talking about
probably don't have as many
Snapchat.
people.
But you could still have those same statistics even with a lower like or comment count. I feel like.
I feel like
those
it's less
DMs,
likely.
those DMs could still be popping.
They still
The
could
girls
be.
with a lot of numbers though, they have a big ego. I think that's
Yeah.
the biggest problem is their ego. It's like
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
True.
That's for
People
sure.
be doing it. I talk about it all the time. They be doing it for the gram and shit, for the clout. That clout shit. Oh, I got 300 likes and shit. Oh, I'm popping, bitch. You work at Mickey D's. Shut your ass up, nigga.
But you really meet these girls with the
fuck about-
followers, bro.
I don't give a fuck about that Louis bag you
They
got,
fucking
nigga.
Shallow as fuck,
Nah.
bro.
Bro.
Ain't got no substance to them.
Bro, the guy
Just
knows
stand there
nothing,
looking
bro.
good.
That's all they know how to
sleeping,
do.
Sleeping on the mattress on the floor. And shit, bro. Exactly. It's tragic, bro. It's just tragic. But she got 70K views on her last reel and 1,000 likes, so she must be valid. And some niggas really be like that. Oh, she must be valid because she got 1,000 likes. Like, nah, nigga, that shit's. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But I'm not a social media person like that though. Like, I've never been big on social media, so all that shit to me, like, the more on it you are, the less like I'm to fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's not my lane, B. It's not my lane, yo.
And it's funny to me when people are just like, yo, why don't you on social media? Or why don't you like comment or do anything? And it's just like, bro, what the fuck do I need to do that shit
Nigga,
for?
I haven't posted a picture on Instagram in like 6 years.
Yeah,
I was
facts.
just looking at my shit and I'm like, yo, and even the last like 6-7 posts isn't even of me. Like,
Right.
it's of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
my
what I'm
son
saying.
is something else, dog.
Or some
like, it's
funny
not-
ass reel I see
right,
on there
like,
and
it's
I'll
not
just
me,
repost
bro.
some
Like,
shit. Yeah, 100%.
my
100%.
social
Yeah,
media
if I didn't
presence,
have to promote music, I think I told this to some girl I was messing with. Like, if I didn't have to promote music, I wouldn't be on the gram. I told it to somebody, and they was like, "What? What do you mean? Are you okay? Like, no, I wouldn't." Be
Nigga, are
on the
you
gram.
okay, nigga?
Yeah, like it's played out.
Straight up.
But yeah, so after that, after I went back on the gram and saw her trying to get sympathy, she was saying all the key words like. They don't recognize my worth, like
Yeah, man, you fumbled the bag, dog.
Yeah, straight up.
mental health, and then I was like, all right, I blocked her again, and then my boy hit me, was just joking. He's like, yo, you gonna make a diss track?
This
like
nigga.
that. This how deep far back the track goes. So the track I made the beat to, I had a different song kinda.
Yeah.
And I was just playing for Shorty in the car, and she was giving honest opinions. Like the track.
Wait, a different Shorty or
No, the same one. The same one.
Okay.
I was playing it in the car for Shorty. The track did need some work, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I feel like you could do a little better." So I used that beat for the song that's on there. That was
This
a different
nigga's
song.
petty, bro.
It's like it goes back like a Drake track. Like,
This nigga, bro. Remember we talking about level of pettiness?
Yeah, this guy takes the
Get
cake,
this
man.
nigga a crown, bro.
Yeah,
This
so,
nigga said, bitch, you remember this one?
I was real. I
Is
was
it better
real
now?
specific.
Is it better now?
Is it up
I
to
was
your
real
liking, bitch? How you like them apples?
Yo.
And then I gotta say this one line from the song. So when she tried to get me back, she was like spamming me with texts. She said she was about to get a hotel here. Said she was gonna pay for everything now. And so she even bought me like Beats headphones. She's like, "Oh, I got you these Beats headphones so you could come up." Like, yeah, she ain't never bought me nothing, but when you leave a girl, they be doing whatever they can to get you back.
When anybody's down bad, facts.
So I said, I told you that I'm gone. You can't fix it with a present. She cried when I left because my presence is a present. That's on the track. Like I went down the list of like everything that happened.
This guy really got to his duffel, man.
Right,
It's what rap's about, man. Like,
we gonna drink shit for real, bro. He said, "Yo, did you keep the beats though?
What'd you say?
Did you keep the headphones? Did you keep the beats?"
I would have to come back up to get the beats. At the time, I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Mail them.
She get
like,
no
mail 'em,
visitation.
nigga.
Straight up.
Like UPS.
Yeah, next thing you know, she's roping you back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, come on.
Yeah,
Come on,
she tried
Yeah,
that.
that
She,
LinkedIn,
I had
that shit's
some
amazing.
book. I had a book and that she had. It was like, what's that dude? David Goggins.
I don't
He's
read
this
too many books, cuz.
He's he's like a military dude. He's dope. Y'all should look him up later. But
Oh, yeah.
the bald dude.
The bald dude. He'd be like running everywhere and shit.
So
Yeah.
I had her book, right? And she texted me later. She's like, I know we're done, whatever, but can you give me my book back? And I'm like, yo, just sell back the beats that you bought from me and go buy a new book. Like, they be trying to do whatever. Like, my eyelash.
You have the book
is on
money
your
in your
car.
hand,
Like,
bitch.
man, it's done. It's done. It's done.
on that shit.
Yeah, like, come on,
Already
man.
recycled it, nigga.
They be trying everything. They be trying everything.
This
bro.
nigga's cold-hearted.
Yo,
bro.
but
I like
honestly,
this
no
guy.
bullshit. I'm surprised because me personally, dog, I would have just thrown that shit away. I'm the type of nigga, like, if I break up with you and it's like a bad break, whatever, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or it's like, it just went south.
Yeah, you petty about it too.
Yeah, I toss all your shit in the trash. I do not want to be reminded of this shit. So I'm just like,
Nah, that book's somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it.
I
but
toss it all out. Y'all don't toss out your extra shit?
Yeah, shit gets tossed.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
usually don't have a lot of leftover. Nah, I don't know.
Nah, shit gets tossed, B.
I toss it all.
What am I gonna mail it back to you, bitch?
That's
I
what I'm
do not
saying.
give a fuck.
I already
Going to
don't
the
like.
trash,
I already
nigga.
don't like receiving presents. Like I'm not a good like gift receiver. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like I don't ask nobody for nothing. So when somebody gives me a gift, I'm just like,
That's the point of it. You're not. That's what a gift is. You
no,
don't
I
ask
feel
for it.
you. I feel you. But like I just.
My man's is like that, bro. He's like, this
I
shit's
don't-
corny. Like, what do you mean?
I
It's
don't-
corny
I
that
don't-
somebody went out of their way to get you a fucking gift. Like,
man,
what?
nah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what it is.
fuck?
It's just mad weird. It's just a mad like a weird interaction for me because like
Yeah.
niggas will just give me a gift.
I'm like that when people
just like,
compliment
well,
me, like
yeah.
on music. Like I'm not used to like. I don't know. It's just I
niggas
can't
is
explain it. Like yeah,
What?
some childhood trauma probably.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah,
He
that's
said, I don't
probably
want a
what
gift. Nah, nigga, fuck that. It's my birthday. Give me a gift. You can get me any gift you want on my birthday, bro. I do not give a fuck. Take all that shit. Niggas
Like,
is
oh,
wilding.
Well, you got a rollie for me?
Right, I've been saying
I
it, bro.
guess I like this now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Matter of fact, this gift ain't too bad.
Depends on what the gift is. Depends on what the gift is and shit.
Word.
Oh,
But so with the project, are you gonna be touring with the album or anything like that? Or are you just putting it out and just
Yeah, I'm
seeing what it
trying to
does?
get performances in Boston. Like before the pandemic, we was on stage. Like I feel like it was easier to get a show. I'm looking into the Middle East. I was looking on their page. I don't see if they
like-
have like rappers that come there anymore.
what?
Nah, bro.
Oh, anymore maybe since
Yeah,
COVID.
because we used to perform there. Like
I'm about to
Conway,
say Middle East.
Quoted a friend that we had
I've
some
seen
dope.
so many people that fucking
Yeah, like they used to have
Middle East
so many
bro.
rap shows there. Now I'm on the page. They got
Matter of
like
fact,
rock, hardcore
that's the
rock.
first place I saw Conway the Machine.
Yeah.
Griselda or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the first place I saw him, and that was, I don't even know, that was like a few years ago, but it was like when he was first coming up. So to see him like at that show was just like, oh damn, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and his fucking face was all mangled up. It was still like
With me, because
damn,
You got beat up or something?
no. Conway, he got like shot in the face, bro, and his face is like all sideways now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Like Daffy Duck?
Yeah, bro. Like his whole
he
beak
talks
is
from
like,
the side of his face.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, for
Weren't you
real?
the one that went up to him when because me and Dave opened up for him?
Oh yeah, that was the same night. Yeah,
You went up to.
yeah.
I remember we went in, and I saw Conway. I was like, he seemed like a nice dude. I'm just not the guy to go like. I feel weird like approaching or saying, "Oh, like we're about to open up for you," or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember you went over there,
Yeah.
like you was cool about it.
Yeah, I just said what
But
up to
I
him.
don't know. I just felt I don't know because me personally, I like my own space, so
Nah,
I don't
fact.
know how they be feeling.
Oh,
but
nah,
you gotta
that nigga was
network,
chilling
though.
in his
Yeah.
minivan, smoking an L, bro.
Yeah,
with the
he was
doors
mad
open.
cool, yo. He's
You
mad
gotta,
cool.
you gotta network, especially in the music industry, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta
I had to
network.
learn
Get
that.
yourself out
That was
there,
like
bro.
2018. I had to
Okay,
learn
nah.
to.
You gotta put yourself
to
in
be
any
out
type
there.
of. You gotta just be ready to put yourself in somebody's face, nigga. Like, yo, what up?
Yeah.
I'm so and so. This is what I do. This is how I do
Yeah,
it. This is how I
facts.
move and shit like that. Cause
Yeah.
the more people that know you, the better off you were. That's definitely something that I wish I did more when I was younger and shit. Like, always, I say it all the time. Like, always a private person. I'm the same way. I keep to myself. I'm not
Yeah.
going out of my way to go say hi to people,
Yeah.
talk to people and shit like that. But like, that's also your downfall too. Cause in life, we've heard this shit time and time and time again. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah,
If
facts.
you don't put yourself out there to know the right people, you're not gonna be able to accomplish nothing. You're not gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to make sure you get out there, know some people, meet some people, nigga. Just get some numbers, exchange information,
straight
whatever. Like,
Honestly,
do
if I wasn't such a groupie back then, I would have been like, yo, here's my Spotify, come check me out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's-
saying?
and
But
that's
instead,
the-
I was
that's
like,
the
yo,
discussion.
let me get an autograph, nigga.
That's a discussion. Like, what do you do? What do you do if you're an artist, you have a business or whatever, and you're in front of like a act that you're a fan of or that can help you go somewhere? It's like, as an artist, or as a creative, what are you gonna show them? How are you gonna talk to them? Maybe you might not say any. You might be seeing this person again, so you might not say something the first time. But that's something I had to figure out as an artist.
yeah.
Like, if I meet like people that are higher up, like, how am I gonna act? Or like, what am
I feel like that. I feel like that's in anything though. Like, even in business, like if you
Yeah.
put yourself in a convention with CEOs, like how are you gonna present yourself when you're in front of them and you get that opportunity and stuff? And what I say is like, I wouldn't ever think that I'll get this chance to be in front of this person again. Cause
Right.
you never know. You know what I mean, not tomorrow's promise. So I would put everything on the table the second you meet that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what up? This is what I do. I do everything. And that's how I try to address it when I meet people too. I'd be like, yo, listen, I do this, that, the third. I'm trying to do this. I got this. Like, whatever you need, you come holler at me. You like, let's tap in. Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? Just because like you never know what you're going to say that's going to resonate with that person. That's going to pique the interest. That's going to get them to be like, oh, snap. Hold up. You said what? I could actually help you out with that and shit.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Closed mouths don't get fed, bro.
That's
You
facts.
just gotta,
You gotta
say it.
read the room too. Like, I remember you were telling me you was in the studio with Bia, like years back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was a long ass time.
But
Bia?
I think a lot of people don't know how to read the
I didn't
room.
know that shit.
But
yeah, that was like.
oh, he didn't know.
Wait,
know that
bro,
shit.
I was supposed to be there too. Like, it was something where I didn't
okay.
show up.
Shout out to Bia.
And yo, this is when she had the song out with Dirk, and Stunna was like, "Yo, some chick named Bia was here," and I go look. She wasn't that hot back then, but I go to look her up. I'm like, "Lil Dirk and Bia, like, what is this?" And I was like, "Dang!" Like, because at Brady's studio, there was people coming through. Like, he told us about Millie's.
Millie's
Before
doing
he
his thing
blew
right
up,
now.
like,
Millie's doing
he
his
was telling
thing.
us about a couple different artists. Like,
Millie's, bro, come pull up on the cast with us.
Straight up.
yeah, that would be dope to get him in here.
Yeah, dog. But word. I forgot what I was gonna say.
We're
I was
talking
gonna
about
say-
Bia. You was in
Yeah,
the studio.
there we go. Yeah, we go. Yeah, no, she was just like coming up, and I forget what it was. It was even before that Dirk song too. She was doing like her own like press run for a single, and again, I was a groupie. I was like, damn, girl, you fine.
Yeah, she one of them that
Let me
catch you.
slide. Let me get a
He
snap
said,
real
"Yo,
quick or
what's up?"
something. You know what I
Right,
mean?
he said, "What's up?"
Do it for the gram one time,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
You know?
You can plan out what you gonna do, but when you in the room and you see,
Nigga said, "Nah,
You
we're
see?
gonna network." Nah, Nah, we not. What's up with you though?
Yeah, what's up, girl?
What's up with you though?
I need a rollie.
Yo, which is crazy. It comes to think like, yo, what do you think about the shorties in the industry now compared to back in the day, bro? Like, I think the shorties in the industry now got it on 10 compared to the shorties back in the day. Like the shorties back in the day was alright.
It was more
Some of them
subtle
had
back
flow.
then.
Yeah.
They had a little flow, some of them,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Some might have had some sex appeal or whatever, but like in general, there was like, you know, there was only a handful of them. You know what I mean? Nowadays, I feel like there's mad shorties
Yeah.
that
I be
not
a
only
fan of a lot
got
of
crazy
these girls.
bars
Yeah.
that do be spitting and like really be killing it, but they bad as shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the industry right now for females is crazy. Like it's in a good way. Like it's in a crazy good place. Like you got shorties like Lotto. Lotto got bars, bro. She be killing it. I say it all the time. She's bad as fuck, bro. I say Cardi bars.
Cardi
are
be
crazy.
spazzing on tracks, bro.
Cardi be going stupid on
spazzing.
tracks, bro.
Yeah.
Like straight spazzing on them shits. You feel me? Like we already know Nicki and Phil. I'm low key a fan of what's that shorty name? Gorilla.
Oh, you like
she got
Gorilla?
some,
I'm low key a fan of her. I'm
Yeah.
low key a
Yeah,
fan of
her
her. You
flow
feel
is
me?
unique.
Right. I fuck with the flow and the accent. I think it's really the accent. The
Oh
accent
yeah,
does
she's
it.
like
that
like
southern-
Memphis or something like that, right?
Southern-
Houston.
Yeah,
Somewhere in
okay.
Texas. I don't know where.
They be talking crazy out Houston.
Yeah.
Jury.
That's
Yo,
funny.
I
like
be
that,
watching
though.
Money Back fucking videos. That nigga, music. I'm just trying to make this music. What are you saying?
They speak English.
Like I'm a hood nigga, you know we can't. Nah, nigga, that's different, bro. You know
This is English.
music.
Like, not come from the hood.
Where's the S?
That's crazy.
But you know what it is too is like, so also too, I think with the way the industry is now for female rappers, I think too it's like compared to back then, female rappers back then were a little bit more like roughneck, you know what I mean? So
Right.
like
Nah,
facts.
So like, you know, the Brat, Missy
Yeah,
Elliott,
yeah,
you know what I
Eve.
mean? Eve, you know what I mean? They were like they had like a little bit more brolic.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like even like, nah, facts. They was all they definitely had that brolic like hood mentality. Even
Yeah.
the ones like Eve that were a little bit more feminine and had a little bit more sex appeal, they were still like pushing that gangster
Gangsta
roll
shit.
on them and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, like gangster bitch.
And don't get me wrong, the female rappers now they still do that, but again, they do it with a little bit more
Way more
appeal.
sexiness,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Yeah.
They're very Little Kim-esque. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With,
yeah,
like,
and I
the-
feel like
the-
Little Kim was the first one to really like be like, yo, I'm gonna be a gangster bitch, but I'm gonna be a sexy gangster bitch.
Yeah,
too.
she
Like,
kind of
I'ma be-
opened that lane
Yeah,
up.
she
Then you
definitely
got
opened that lane.
Nicki and other artists like that.
I don't really know. I don't look at Nicki like a gangster, bro. Like when I hear Nicki Minaj's songs or whatever, like I just think of an artist, like you know what I'm saying, like a songwriter or whatever.
Yeah.
She
pop
definitely got
artist
that
and
New
shit.
York edge, but it's not
she-
like street.
That a little
It's not like-
exactly. Like back in the day, maybe a little bit more, but like she went super mainstream and like her
Pop,
whole voice is a little different and shit like that. But like Cardi a gangster bitch. Like you,
Yeah, 100%.
you fucking you start listening to Cardi rap, you like yo, let me get a fucking Newport, my nigga. Like
Yeah, she
yo,
a
girl-
let me
she
get
a
a
girl you
Newport and
hand
some
the gun
Tim's,
to.
nigga. Like on dog, nigga. Pull the blicky out real quick, nigga. Like
cool with it.
what's good on
Yeah.
dogs, nigga?
What we
Thoroughbred.
gotta
Like,
do?
where the pit bulls at, nigga? Like where the fucking dogs at, nigga? Get this shit on
You
the
know
block,
what
nigga.
female rappers kind of scare me right now? She is like is just popping up. This chick, Little Scar. She has like a song.
yeah.
She has a song.
Get the fuck back. Get the fuck
This
back.
is New York. Get the fuck
Oh,
back.
yeah, I see that. I
That
see
shit's
that.
hard. Her,
I'm
her
just
shit's
like,
crazy.
yo, this bitch is mad aggressive. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
relax, man.
But-
Take a chill pill.
But nah, a lot of people like that because they're like, yo, she reminds them of DMX because DMX was like that too. DMX is on,
energy.
that
Yeah.
crazy New York gutter,
Yeah.
in the trenches,
Bark in your
energy, bro.
face.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But I
energy
low key
and that.
kind of hate it because like it's like yo, it's like for like I'm not hating. I'm not hating on the
It's
music.
just certain people's vibes. I
Dog,
can see why
yeah.
people like it, but
It's just
You don't like
it's-
aggressive bitches anyway. That's why.
I don't like
You don't like super
I like
aggressive.
I like I don't like super aggressive.
Right.
I don't mind an aggressive bitch. But
She,
this
the,
is-
she the type to snuff you and then be like, nigga, why you mad?
yeah.
Fuck you mad for,
That's
nigga. I
a
told you I'm about to
different
snuff
level.
you,
I
nigga.
told you, get the fuck back.
Right. Right, nigga.
my song.
Right, nigga. Yo, nigga. Fuck that. Nah, I fuck
She
with
on
her.
a different level.
Nah, I fuck with her. Actually, I just recently, it's crazy that you mentioned her because I just saw a video, like, or a little interview that she was doing where she was describing, like, where she got the name from and everything because she has a scar on her
I know
lip.
she got some history, some
what I'm saying?
backstory.
She got a scar from something. I forget if she said it was like she was born with it or surgery. Oh no, she something, but she's had it since she was a kid basically.
okay.
And
Some
she used to get
gangster
made
shit
fun of.
happened. No gangster shit happened. She just
I don't know. I don't remember what the story
I
was.
don't even need to
really
hear the
don't even
story.
remember.
Yeah, I believe her. I trust her.
I mean, she a New York nigga. I'm sure she got into
Yeah.
some fights because niggas was talking shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But she was just basically like, that's something she had to grow up with, like dealing, like being mad insecure about it and shit like that. So she's like, that's why I made it my name, because I wanted to own it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to just make it who I am. That's my identity. And if I'm, you know, acknowledging this about myself, and this is the worst thing that you could say about me, shit, I'm up. I'm good. You feel me? And I thought that was really dope. A dope message that people need to hear, kids need to hear. Like, yo, just own you. You feel me? Be unapologetically you, bro. Like, whatever you are, whoever you are, however you are in this world, bro, that's all you can do, and just stand on your shit, bro. 100%, yo. So I fuck with her heavy on that message. You feel me? Because I fuck with anybody that's heavy on like standing on their shit. You know, being who they are regardless of the situation and shit like that, and staying true to that regardless of how the situation changes. Because a lot of people will be solid, but when the situation switches up, they bend. You feel me? You wasn't really solid, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you solid when the situation changes up and you don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really determines how solid you are and how solidified you are and shit like that. So big ups to Shorty. I fuck with her. I wouldn't fuck with her, but I fuck with her. You know what I'm saying?
Like, shoot my ass.
Yo, I shit, yo, fuck it. She can clean my blicky, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
Just don't shoot me.
Facts.
Just don't shoot me.
She
bitch.
cool, nigga. She cool people, nigga. Fuck
shit.
it. All that gangster shit.
So, yo, Prophet, I want to ask you this too. So, the last time you was here, again, you was on the ground floor with me, starting up this whole podcast shit. You was episode 2. Yeah. And it was you and Jimmy B. And
Shout out, Cuzzo.
Shout out, Cuzzo, bro.
Shout out,
Come on. And it was because again, like I said, I the reason I started the podcast in the first place is because, you know, like I told you, I wanted to bring like-minded people together. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like, you know, bounce ideas off each other and learn from each other and things like that. And I basically just want to know is like, after that episode, how was your experience after the fact? Like, you know, are you guys still in contact? Y'all still like rock with each other? Y'all still do y'all do business together?
Yeah, so we did a session, like I told y'all, it's probably about a year ago. So probably closer to when we started recording.
Yeah.
We did a session up at his boy's place. My boy who was making beats for me originally, he was actually working more intently with Jimmy, trying to get a placement for his beats.
Oh, yeah.
My boy had like hella beats. So that was one of those interactions where, I talked to Jimmy, but I also connected him to my boy that was making beats. Yeah. And they were working more intently than what we were doing.
Okay.
I came up and did a studio session with them. But yeah, he was, I don't know if they got a placement, but he was helping my boy get like placements. For,
word.
For, I forgot, like he was talking about movies and stuff.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So I put him on my boy.
Well, that's good.
I told you, I'm gonna want to make a movie. I might make a movie one day.
You're gonna make a movie one day?
I think I'm gonna make a movie one day, man.
What kind of movie you about to make?
Yeah, Spike Lee.
Right,
Spike Lee in
right. Young John Singleton, man.
We could make better movies than what these people are putting
That's
out.
a fact, but that's what I'm saying. Especially when you see like the shit on Tubi or whatever, like them shits be corny.
I never watched any of those shows.
Nah, I just be seeing the clips or whatever, and they just be, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit should be corny.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I could.
They don't put effort into stuff.
Right.
Well, you know, I know the other thing is too is like I feel like everybody like redoes the same thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like nobody's pushing the envelope.
Yeah,
anymore.
nobody's pushing the envelope. Or it's not even that they're not pushing the envelope. The world's just too sensitive, and people are just scared to go.
That's true too.
You know, to jump the other side of the fence because they don't want to get canceled or whatever.
Right. This cancel culture is heavy right now.
You know what I mean? But it's just whack though, because again, like I said, you know, like
it's entertainment, man.
It's like playing it safe.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, like I love entertainment that's like that pushes the envelope. Like I love that type of dark comedy.
You want to go right near the line.
Right, like I love that shit when people are like racist jokes, bro. They should, that shit's be having me rolling. I love them shits, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that being sensitive and like make fun of your stereotypes and you know what I mean? Like that's what got people so tight, so uptight nowadays. The fact like they're afraid to speak on certain shit and they're afraid to, put certain things into the light. So when somebody does do it, it's like, how dare you? I didn't want to talk. Like, nigga, shut the fuck. It makes it more
tense.
Extra sensitive
It
bitch ass up, nigga.
When you don't joke about something, it makes it more tense. Like I feel like nowadays we more tense about like race and stuff than like a couple years ago.
Nah, facts.
Cause like everything's so like you can't say this, you can't say that.
Right. I don't want to offend nobody, bitch. You didn't care about offending me 5 years ago.
Yeah, straight up,
What
straight
you
up.
care now for, nigga? What?
Just listening
you
to that rap
changed
song,
up.
dropping the M-bomb in your car.
Exactly.
Right,
Now you want to act
Nah, I
all
can't
fucking-
say this
now
and
you,
that.
Yeah,
right,
bitch,
now
the
you mad
fuck?
at me by what I said. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing
That's
that
just
shit.
crazy. Yo, it's crazy because hold up real quick. So I had a question. I seen this, and I wanted to ask because I think this is, you know what I'm saying, like. Let me just ask. We got a question right here.
Okay.
Should men be offended at their ex for going after one of their homeboys? And if a woman does decide to go after one of your homeboys, how long should she wait before they make any type of moves on each other? So if you're
okay,
going out
gotcha,
with
gotcha.
somebody,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were with a shorty, like you and
That's
Shorty,
funny.
y'all
That's
y'all
funny.
broke off, and Shorty now trying to kick ass your mans. One, you feel me? Is that acceptable? You cool with that? You dubbing that? And then what's the time frame? How long should they wait before?
Well, I think
they do anything if they
if
do?
my shorty, if I break up
Your
with a
ex.
shorty or my ex, right,
Right.
and she decides she wants to go fuck with one of my homeboys, two, that raises a question. One, you weren't really fucking with me, and two, how long you been, checking my homeboy? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like if you jump ship with me and the next nigga you go to is my nigga that I grew up with, and you decide, I want to fuck your man, like your homie.
So what if it's been like a year since y'all been broken up? Still not okay?
That just tells me you've been plotting this whole time. I feel like
Y'all been broken up for a year? Who gives a fuck?
To me, I feel like
What's this whole time? You know what I'm saying? What's the whole time?
I guess, nigga. I mean, all right. If after a year, I guess that's a statute of limitations. After a year, everything's a go. You know what I mean? Like whatever, do whatever you got to do. But if it's right after we like break up and you decide, I'm gonna like, what's up with your homie? Like
I think I think it depends on the level of the relationship. Like if this is somebody you was locked in with for like if this is a person you was in a relationship for like 5+ years, like y'all was really tied in, locked down, like this was wifey type shit, and then y'all broke up for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And now, your homeboy's allowing her to get at him, like that's kind of crazy on your homeboy. Like, nigga, that was wifey, bro. Like how you in wifey's guts, whether
That's
it's
true.
ex or not, like
Yeah.
you knew, especially if you my homeboy, like, and of situations and things that we went through, and we had talks about this, like now you're gonna use whatever I just complained to you about to your advantage so you can slide.
Yeah, right,
like,
right,
nah,
right,
like
right,
that's a
right.
violation. That's a
Right,
violation
right.
for a fact. But if it was like a shorty, like, yeah, we dated maybe a year, maybe 2, you know what I'm saying? And then we went our separate ways, and same thing, 6 months to a year go by and y'all happen to kick it, chill, and then goes from there. That's one thing. But if you like plotting on it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Again, like I said, if it happens right after, that tells me you've been plotting on it. If it happens after like a year or so, all right, whatever, free game. But like right after, nah, bro. And like you said, it, a negative goes to your homie too, because if he's, like you said, if he's using all that information that you used to
Right.
spit out against you to like get them draws, then that nigga.
So
fuck
you
with him.
would so would you holler at your man's ex?
Would I holla at my man's ex?
it depends.
Nigga said depends on the man's, depends on the ex.
Listen, that's why I say that's why my response to the question would be I usually give my bros a green light. Like me and Stunna are usually in the same. We were like in the same friend group, so I've had conversations with Stunna. Like usually there be shorties that they just like black dudes. Like that's just what it is.
Right.
And so I be like, I be telling
That New
Stunna.
Hampshire shit. Yeah.
I be telling Stunna like it's a green light. Like I haven't dated this shorty. Even if I did, like it probably wasn't for that long.
Right.
Like I understand woman
Nigga
will
said
be
it's a
woman.
go.
I
Shoot my
understand.
way?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he
to
definitely
me, I understand women are gonna be women, and I know as niggas we just be trying to hit. Like
niggas do
she
just be
going to
trying
hit
to hit.
something.
Right,
like honestly,
right.
like,
Somebody just trying to hit.
honestly in the past though, I've passed girls to my boys like when I'm done with them, or even
Allie.
I'm like, yo, I had a time where I was like, bro, like she was hitting me. I just got out of work. I'm getting old. I'm almost 30. Like I was like, yo, I'm tired, but my boy could come through. Like it was just
My man,
bro.
yo, drop a bomb on this nigga, man. Yo,
Listen,
Curry with the
And
pop,
most-
yeah?
Listen.
that nigga said I'm fatigued. My boy,
he like 22, 21. I'm like, and most dudes would be like, oh my God, like when I tell the story, they'll be like, what did she say? What did she say? And I was, and she was like, pause for a little bit. She's like, send me a picture of him.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you in the car with your boy and you, all right, I'm waiting for her to answer. She's like, send me a picture. I sent the picture. She like, okay. Me and my boy like, go over there.
You just said your nigga's hot, bro. You were goated.
Alley.
Nigga said goated, bro.
Like,
that nigga
I'm
probably
cool.
want to hang out with you all the time now,
Yeah,
bro.
like-
That nigga is like, yo, you want to chill? You want
that's
to go smoke?
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
Yo, Prophet, what you doing today?
Yo, you
got
yo,
any bitches like
you
that?
don't got nothing, bro.
Yo, I didn't even think about
Let me go through your
that.
phone real quick. Yo.
Yeah, I'm like, man, this is my boy. He like 21, 22. I'm like, I remember when I was his age. I'm like, man, go over there, man. I'm about to go home and sleep.
Nigga said, I need my rest, bro.
it wasn't
You
like
can
a-
have that, though. You
straight
can
up.
have, but see,
Yeah.
and it's different for shorties, though, because shorties have like that girl code, and it's like, yo, if you was fucking with her homegirl, bro, most shorties is not fucking with you, bro. Like, they're not, bro. That was
So?
Listen,
I feel like
I'm
I
a
feel
little
like
toxic.
I
and
feel like more shorties are breaking that girl code.
I don't know.
I don't
It's
think
kind of
that-
it's harder than you think. Like I thought,
a
because
lot
like,
of shorties,
yeah.
bro, they'd be like, nah, like you was fucking with my homegirl. Like I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing that to my homegirl, or I'm just not like that, bro. It's crazy, yo. Girls are, yeah, they stand.
That's
on
like
that.
they rule.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
There's
but-
some, but
Yeah.
we're not talking about the Tatianas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Talking
guess
about-
you're right. I guess you're right. So again, so what's the statute of limitations on that? Because I said I agree with the year. What do y'all say?
Yeah.
To
I
me,
mean, I
like
think
if that was my girl to where I'm posting her,
Yeah.
like to me, I don't post a shorty like on my gram or like on social media. If I was like posting her like, oh, happy anniversary, I feel like that's different than a girl you smash and you've been dealing with. But I don't know. To me, I could tell. I don't know. Can you tell how much your boy was feeling the girl too? I don't know.
But see, that's why I'm like, it really depends on the situation, because it's like if it's me and you, bro, and you know, like, yo,
Yeah.
how I was feeling about the shorty, what transpired in the relationship, or how hurt I was when it's done, and you turn around and you trying to clip, nigga. Even if it is a year later, nigga, I might feel a type of way because you was with me in the fucking trenches, nigga, when I was down bad, nigga, and now you're gonna turn around and everything that I just used, you're using. But nigga, if it's me and you, like, yeah, you my
Yeah.
mans and shit, but
It's
like
different.
you don't know about the situation, so I'm not gonna hold you if you want to go and try your luck with that. If you thought she was cute or whatever the case may be, like, but at the same time, it's like. How was the break? I don't know, man. It's
Like
tough.
if I was
It's tough,
venting,
bro.
if I was venting to you about shorty, like you said, the situation's different. Like if you knew how, I don't know. Like if you knew how I met her, I was venting you about shorty. I don't know though, but
Like I say, yo,
some girls don't be important.
I don't like knowing any of shorty's body. So chances are, I wouldn't holler at my man's ex. Like I wouldn't, just cause it's like. Then I'm gonna be like, damn, you was sucking my man's dick, nigga. Like,
That's
you
you looking too much into it.
Nah,
Yeah, that's the thing. I try not to think about nothing.
No, bro. No.
nah.
Then if niggas get faded one time, nigga, and we chilling, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to go see shorty. Yo, she ever did the da da da? Yo,
That's
nigga,
what me and my boy did. That's what me and my
Oh
boy did that I sent over there, yo. It was like after he went over there, it was like a couple like days or weeks later, he's like, yo, she did the to you. I was like, yeah, she was good, dude. But the girl wasn't important to me though.
Right,
Like, if it was like, that's why if it was like my girl, that shit hurts, bro.
Yo, or right, yo, that was your ex. You feel me? Y'all had some good times and shit. And this nigga over here, like, yo, look at me and my babe about to do this, and me.
He
and you
posting her now,
You know what I'm
like,
saying? Like, you gonna be sitting there, like, nigga. That was my bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was in them walls, nigga.
I was holding her hand like
Fuck outta
that,
here, nigga.
We used to walk.
She
like
gonna
that.
do you like she
On that
did
street.
me, nigga. Fuck that shit,
that's
nigga.
the-
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it
posting
really
her,
depends.
and everybody
bro.
else know that you was with her,
You
and now
feel
they gonna be
me?
like, that's his man's, like,
Right, bro. That's
It
what
depends.
and it's something
It
because,
depends.
like,
I don't
yo,
know.
because niggas really will judge you on your circle. Because there's some I was actually talking about, you know, not too long ago. I was like, yo, you're only as good as the circle you keep. You feel me? So if you running around with some bum niggas and them niggas is making you look crazy, nigga, you gonna look crazy too. Like, you need to be running around with people that are gonna elevate your game, and that goes for that. Like, your real boys that are elevating you. X is an X for a reason, nigga. Clearly, she either did you dirty, you did something dirty. Like, there's some type of growth that needs to go from here.
Right.
And if your boy is gonna jump into that same shithole that you just got out of, nigga, what is that? That doesn't speak too much on your boy.
Yeah,
Instead of growing, he's stagnant. And once you're stagnant, nigga, you're gonna lose. You feel me? So
he's gonna pull you back. Crabs in the
it's
bucket.
exactly, crabs in the bucket and shit like that. So you know, it's very important to keep a strong circle, which is kind of crazy because it brings up did y'all see that video of the homie that was rationing his mans in the club for trying to holler at
Oh
shorties?
yeah. So what would you guys do in that situation?
Wait, so what happened?
I think I would.
So homie was out at the club. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Homie was out at the club and his homie. So it's like you and Stunna out at the club. Stunna married. Stunna's trying to like book shorty.
Oh, and he was talking about his friend.
He was like you rationing him like nigga. What is you doing?
Yeah, he was saying like I went to your wedding. I paid all this for that.
Right.
That shit's corny. Like if you're gonna be married, like nah, I couldn't let my boy do that.
So how I look at it is like, yo, I'm real big on like I was saying, you're only as good as the circle you keep. So your people should 100% be keeping you in check and keeping you right. Like, my nigga, this is not what we came out for and shit.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm a firm believer is like, nigga, you shouldn't be posting that shit online, bro. You shouldn't be blowing up your man's spot. Nigga, that's a conversation y'all niggas have in private. You feel
the
me?
dude, the friend?
Oh, yeah.
I agree with that.
That's a conversation you have in private. Like, I'm going to tell my mans too, like, yeah, bro, like, is this really the route you want to go down? Because if happens and shorty finds out, this is what's going to happen. Is that
But
really
think
what I
about
already
this
do?
scenario. If like we all, so let's say it's our friend group and someone does it, we all know who the guy is. But let's say you married, I'm married, and our boy posts this video. We like, wait, who is he? Our girls are gonna be like, wait, he's talking about you. So like it's
Right,
a
you putting them in a
whole.
whole nother
Then you got to snitch on your mans and be
Right,
like, nah,
right.
he's
It
talking
wasn't me,
about
it was
him.
him,
He
right.
cheats. Like that's crazy.
He's the team
That's
nigga.
crazy.
It ain't me, baby.
It's like,
But that's why I'm a firm
That's-
believer in like,
yeah.
yo, you got to be a united front. Like me and my boys are always gonna be united in you know what I mean, in public.
Right.
And we gonna have these conversations behind closed
private,
doors. You
yeah.
feel me? I'll pull you
there had to
aside.
be some beef. Or
You feel
something.
me? No,
Even if there
definitely niggas is
was,
smoking, bro. Nigga, I'm jabbing your shit in the jaw. Be fucking wrong with you,
like,
bro.
how do you
Like
make a video about your boy like that?
that shit is crazy, bro. Your boy is down bad, and you were the culprit,
And he's
bro.
caught, honestly, at this point, because like,
it's
I mean,
viral.
you know what I mean? It's viral, and then like, your girl sees that, and or his girl sees that, and
Right.
she's just
She
gonna
gonna
be like,
have a field day with that.
yeah, what the fuck?
You out here
Like,
She
nigga,
gonna
you was
memorize
wrong,
the whole
bro.
video.
Yeah, like
Yo,
this nigga,
come
like
on.
let me see your phone.
Which bitch was you trying to get at?
Yeah,
right.
which
Say nothing.
dusty bitch in this video
You can't
was you
say
trying to come on, bro?
nothing.
You done. And then you gonna be like, oh, your man? This is your man. Low key though, like his man, that's not really your man's, bro.
Yeah,
your man,
he's
your
dry
man-
snitching.
Yeah,
100%.
bro, that's not really your
Definitely
man's,
not.
bro.
He's
Your man's not
definitely
gonna.
dry
He's not gonna put you on front. Like your
way,
man,
yeah.
yo, it's funny because like I used to watch shit like that '70s show, right?
Yeah.
And like they used to make jokes on each other, and they used to like do pranks or whatever, but like getting niggas in trouble, like blow up their spot, snitch on them, and I'm like, nigga, that's not friends, my nigga. Like my niggas is not my brothers, my niggas. They're not putting me in situations that I can't get out of, bro. Like, yo, it's funny because my man makes a joke about it all the time. He be like, yo, I'll knock you down, but I'll pick you back up. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
I'll fuck
friendship.
your shit up, bro. Like I might fuck your shit up, but I'm gonna help you get back though. I'm gonna be here with you, and that's really important. If your niggas ain't here helping you try to get up, nigga, and not keeping you from going down, my nigga, then they're not a real friend, yo. Your your boys, your friends, your inner circle should never want to see you down bad. Second that they are okay with seeing you down bad, it's a wrap, nigga. You need to find a whole
100%.
new group of friends, bro. It's
100%.
slow for you, nigga.
That's why I be by myself a lot of time, because you know I got trust issues, nigga. I don't know who to trust with, you know, actually bringing me back up, or thinking I know who will bring me
That's
back
a fact.
up.
That's something people tell me all the time. Like I'm very, very like selective with the information that I give out, and I'm hard to read, and I don't really put out. And it's just because like once you put certain shit out in the air, you don't know how it's gonna be received and shit. And I don't want niggas to receive it the wrong way. One. And then I don't want people to like take advantage of me because I allowed myself to be so vulnerable. So rather than, you know what I mean, figure it out and put myself out there, nigga, keep that wall up and keep it pushing.
Yeah,
man. Which is good in sometimes because you protect yourself, but it's not good at sometimes because then you keep people out.
Yeah.
So it's a constant battle.
It's a tough game to play though, because again, you don't know who to let in and who to let out. You know what I mean? You know, so like it's extremely tough. You know what I mean? I battle with it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a dumbass too, because when it doesn't go the way that I planned it or I wanted it to, I'm just like, fuck, bro. Like I knew this shit was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I allowed it to happen because I thought differently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you just be mad at yourself.
Yeah,
You're
it's like,
see, I
Still
knew I
makes
should
you
have never.
smarter though.
Huh?
You still learn from that.
True.
Sometimes it really just reinforces you being, you know what I mean, closed off, right?
Yeah,
Because you're like, shit. If I if I didn't step out the box that I normally am in, I wouldn't be in this situation. This is what I get. Like, that's what I do to myself a lot. Like, I'm only in this situation because I put myself in this because I should have never did this. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Rather than saying like, hey, it's an experience and I learned from it, it's like, fuck, I would have never had to be in this if I just did what I normally do. And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So 100%. Yeah, it's a constant battle, but like, that's why this mental health shit, and like, it's crazy because like, I love how, you know, there's so much more mental health awareness out there in the world, but at the same time, I feel like people take advantage of it. Like, people use
like
it
the
as a
Instagram
crutch.
post.
Right. Like,
I was about to say,
She started off with that.
This nigga's back.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Nigga's fucked
She was a
up right
great
now,
typer, bro. She hooked my whole LinkedIn.
She's a great writer.
She was cooking. For the toxicity, she was cooking. She was like, my mental health, know your words. She was cooking. I ain't gonna
She
lie.
used all the keywords,
lie.
She used all the keywords and phrases.
So I had to cook back on the track, you know.
Just know when this episode drops, dog, your
gonna
shit
know.
She's gonna hit you up on LinkedIn,
gonna
WhatsApp, Facebook.
Hey,
nigga.
I'm blocked. I'm blocked. She locked out of my life.
She about to get back on my
She gonna be like,
to try to
"Prophet,
get
I can't believe you said all those things about me.
How could you tell the truth?
Yo, she really about to be blowing your inbox now, though. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Yo, that LinkedIn shit got me blown. Nigga.
Yeah, for real.
It's one of those things though. Like, nobody else believes she crazy until something like that happens. Like, everyone was like, "Oh,
That's not
really?
crazy.
Like,
That's persistent. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's
You're
not crazy.
toxic, my nigga.
Hey, I stirred the pot. I stirred the pot.
This nigga's
I stirred the
toxic.
pot.
That's
This
not.
nigga said that's not toxic. That's persistent.
That's facts. What?
That girl
Nigga.
knows what she wants. She's
Right,
going
nigga.
after
Like,
it.
He changing the definition.
All I know,
that.
all I know is you didn't block me on this, so clearly you wanted me to reach out some way, somehow. That's how I took
She
that
going
shit.
to
Nigga.
every door she
Fuck
can
out of here,
knock.
right, nigga.
Like,
Door, nigga.
I
I'll
was
meet you at the
like,
window.
No, but it is definitely a sick game to play that whole like mental health thing, because it's like, yo, there are people really going through some
Facts,
shit,
facts.
and here you are
100%.
just playing with the shit,
Yeah,
like, oh my
facts,
god, like I fucked up in this relationship of my
Right,
mental
right.
health. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
That
Like,
shit's
what the
super
fuck?
corny.
They
right,
use
right.
it to excuse all everything they
bro.
do, but they're pinpointed with the stuff they do. They just want to seem like they don't know what's going on. Like,
That's some narcissistic shit right there.
Facts. So with that being said, you mentioned it earlier, and I'm still waiting. What were some of the red flags? Oh no, you went over the red flags. You said that.
we're talking about before though, so we could talk about like the red flags. The red flags before was she would talk about the past a lot, like dudes like doing her wrong and stuff like that. I had to cut that barrier off and say, look, I don't want to talk about
your last nigga. I ain't here for that.
She had the boy best friend that lived miles away or whatever. She would be telling me his drama, and I cut that off.
Why is that a red flag though?
Because
Especially if he lives miles away, why is that a red flag?
Yeah,
I can
no, I
understand
wasn't
the boy
worried.
best friend that lives 2 houses
no,
down.
I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried like that. Like, you know how a girl will tell you a problem and the solution is so clear, or whatever. Like, I don't want to get too deep into his situation, but I already talked to her about a solution. Like, yo, why don't you just tell him that you're like gonna stop talking to him if he's gonna keep telling you the same things, because he's literally doing the same things, going in circles. Honestly, like what females do.
Yeah, that sounds weird. No, I don't like that
Like,
either.
just
That's
he was
weird.
struggling with girls and stuff like that. Like, he's just like a punk like type dude. And so I was like, why don't you just be real with him? Because I was like, yo, if I talk to one of my boys and I see him moving weird, I'm like, bro, you're like, you got to step it up.
Right.
But I could tell she liked the drama from like him and other friends and things like that.
That's weird.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
so I was just like, yo, don't tell me about it. Like, or one thing she said, you know that show 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah, that shit is sick.
I was like, yo, I told her I didn't want to watch it, and she would put it on her phone randomly, like try to put it on. And one day she finally said, she's like, yeah, I like watching these reality shows because it makes me feel better about my relationship life to see like other people that are doing worse off, like things like that. Like, I was like, yo, what? I was like,
Bitch, should I get off from seeing other people struggle?
exactly, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But
Red
she would
flag.
slip stuff like that in. Like, for the most part, she was like fake nice. That stuff wears off.
Yeah.
So it was
Red
just
flag.
hard for me to, like, when I was telling people, like our mutual friends, like I was like, something's a little off. They're like, nah, like give her a chance. But once the LinkedIn thing happened, then everybody was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. She was
she was tripping.
I was like, thank
I'm
you.
not giving
like,
her that, bro. Nah. She gets that for me, bro. She got a pass for
if
that
it
in
was,
my book.
if it was a, because we all got them exes that we got. If they hit us up, we there. If it was an ex like that, I would have went back. I ain't gonna lie. But
I would have spun the block.
But I just wasn't feeling it. She's just, it was certain turn offs. It's just like, yeah, nah, I don't even want, if I don't want to go back, like me, if I don't want to go back, like, you know, I'm done.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
for real.
Facts.
Because everybody talk like, oh yeah, I'm done with her. But we know how that goes.
Nigga, you was never really done.
Yeah.
So what's some of the biggest red flags that you've seen or that you've encountered or that you find?
Man, let me see. Let me look at my bag here.
yeah.
Or even you can talk about on an Instagram page what are red flags you see.
Oh yeah,
facts.
facts.
Right away.
That you'll be like, yeah, this shorty a dub. That's a red flag. I ain't fucking with.
Yeah, no, I think you brought it up just a second ago. I think the biggest red flag that I've ever dealt with is girls bringing up like their past. You know what I mean? Yeah, their past relationships. You know what I mean? I mean, even like my last relationship, it was like that. You know?
I mean. Yes and no. I don't care about your past relationships. Like we could talk about your last relationship because like I think it's important to talk about your most current relationship before we got here because like clearly something didn't go right and that's why we're here. So what didn't go right? Was it not right on your part or not right on their part? And if it wasn't right on their part, why wasn't it right? Like let's make sure that we have clear communication going forward so I don't make that same mistake. So I think talking about like your most recent past relationship makes sense.
Sure.
But if you're going down the line, like, yo, I used to fuck with this nigga.
Yeah, I'm talking like 5 years, 10 years down the road. Yeah, nah.
It depends how they bring it up.
Yeah,
so,
right,
what's the conversation?
I don't give a fuck about the nigga that took your virginity. Don't bring that nigga up to me.
They want to tell you every detail.
Yeah, don't bring that up to me, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, if it's like 5 years down the road, 10 years, whatever down the road, like that shit's annoying to me because, like, again, like I said, I feel like as a person, you probably should have grown or matured from that situation. Because obviously you didn't put yourself back in that situation because, you know, you're not with the person or, you're trying to date out of your spectrum or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You obviously know that's not a place to go. But the fact that you keep bringing it up and talking about like, oh, I went through this, you know what I mean? And you kind of like, I hate when people like or girls use it as an excuse, like, oh, like I've been through this, so that's why I act this way. It's like, nah, bro. Like I get it. It was a traumatic experience, but now you gotta like learn from it and kind of like move on. You know what I mean, so to speak.
Yes and no, because I'm the same way. Like I dealt with shit. You feel me in my past relationship, and like, yeah, I'm gonna look for those, or I move differently now because of it. Because I was like, oh nah, I remember seeing this, or I remember this happening, that happening. Not trying to go down that path again, so I'm staying clear of this. You feel me?
All right, you learned from that situation, and then you moved on. You adapted and you moved differently now, right? You don't still harp on the same fucking traumatic experience and use it as a fucking crutch or as an excuse to like keep doing the bullshit that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the point I'm trying to make. Is like, all right, I get it. You went through this shit. It was traumatic, whatever. Now let's kind of like bounce back from it. You know what I mean? What is it that I can do or that we can do together to help you go through this episode or phase that you're going through?
Get to that point.
Yeah, to not get to this point. But again, if you just keep bringing up this past bullshit and then on top of that, using it as a crutch to keep doing bullshit that you're doing now that affects our relationship, then yeah, I'm not sticking around for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge red flag.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
You ain't got time for that shit. Come on, man.
Cash App tags in the bio.
Yeah.
Anywhere on your story.
Come on.
Don't even request me. Keep it. Don't even ask me for my social media. I will deny you, bitch. Goodbye. I don't like none of that shit, bro. If you have your Cash App anywhere, bro, visible to the public world, bro, that's a red flag, and you're getting dubbed.
What do you mean? That means she's getting bread.
Yeah, we know how she getting bread.
Right.
We know how
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
You split the profit, we good.
None of that shit, bro. None of that shit. Premium snap? Nah, none of that shit, bro. Red flag, bro. Red flag. If she say, yo, yeah, hit me up on the gram and shit, but I'm a bad texter. Yeah, red flag.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that.
Red flag, you know what I'm saying? That's a dub, bro. Pack her up. Leave her on the curb. You know what I'm saying? Those are all red flags, yo. Super red flags.
Delete.
Right, bro. Right. Don't even respond back to the message, bro. Facts.
But But before we get out of here, I need to know something from both of y'all.
Jesus. Rotty.
All right. So the Celtics are out. The Celtics are out of here.
Yeah, pack them up. Pack them up, coach. They're done.
Yeah. Miami
See him next year.
Miami gave them the boot.
Yes.
Now we're here in the playoffs. We're in here in the finals.
Yeah, man.
Who's taking this home?
Nuggets, man.
The Nuggets?
That's not. I don't even think that's a question.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a real question.
Yeah, I think that's pretty valid. But Jimmy Butler is a person. Himmy Butler is a real person. He's real.
Nah, not this playoffs.
Nah.
That nigga ain't showed up the last like 7
He's
games.
spotty.
Bro.
He's spotty.
Yeah, bro. He ain't even showed up.
But
Even
before that, the first 3 games before that, he was pretty much doing it by himself.
Yeah.
Outside of Gabe Vincent.
I got to
and,
see
like,
how he
White.
played tonight.
But see, that's what's
I gotta
crazy.
see how
Like
he
the
played
beginning of the playoffs, he was carrying the team, and then he went to sleep, and you got niggas like Caleb Martin, fucking, like he's the one who sent the Celtics home. That nigga packed them up. Not Jimmy. Jimmy wasn't doing shit, bro. Like, nah, he ain't showed up.
That was
series.
like 1 game.
Nobody. Nah. Caleb Martin showed up in a couple games, bro. I think
Fat
there's
guy
only
to
there's only
lose,
2 games or 3 games that he scored under 15 points so far.
Oh, really? Okay.
Playoffs.
all
Yeah,
right.
like he's scored 15 plus almost every game.
That's how Jimmy should be.
You know what I'm saying? He should be 25 plus every game.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? You
facts.
feel me? But like,
Facts,
he's not doing that. And then let's be real. Who can stop Jokic?
Yeah. Facts.
There's fucking nobody that can
Bam,
stop
Bam
this
ain't
nigga
cutting
Jokic.
it. Bam ain't
This
doing
nigga
it.
Bam.
Nigga, nobody's stopping him.
Yo, they got a better chance with Bam from fucking Flintstones. Nigga. Baby Bam, nigga. That nigga will grab boards better than this nigga Bam here, bro. This nigga Bam ain't showed up this playoffs neither, bro. Like, them niggas is done. Pack them up. Nah, the Nuggets is definitely about to hit that. This nigga Jokic is gonna be the Finals MVP, bro. Like, yeah, they about to torch
It's looking
him.
like that.
It's looking like a
that.
sweep. I don't want to say like
Ooh,
I want
a
to say
sweep?
I want to say that Miami will get 1. You feel me? But like we'll see after this game. If they don't take this game, they're getting swept.
Nah, NBA has
If
to make
they
their
don't
money.
take game 2, they're
NBA
getting
not
swept.
gonna let us
NBA has to get their money. They're not getting swept.
That is true. That's why the Celtics went to 7. It's crazy. It's mad funny because like I seen a post and it was like NBA script for 2023 playoffs and it was like Celtics come back game 7 win and I was telling then mind you they like this is when it was 0-3 and I'm like, yo, if it goes to 7 I might have to place a bet on this script, nigga, because that shit out here
I can't
hitting.
believe they lost that
I'm
last
like,
game.
yo, nah.
Oh wait,
bro.
so you was making your bets off that script, or
Nah. But
I
I was saying if it did go to 7,
yeah,
I would have fucking put a bet on that
Yeah,
script,
straight
nigga.
up.
And it did go to 7, but like what they had like Celtics winning by like 30 or some shit like that. Like
yeah,
after the first quarter, you saw that clearly wasn't happening.
hell no.
I was like, I'm
niggas was
good,
down
love.
15 in the first
Yeah,
half, bro. I was like, what?
I was
This
like,
is
I'm
sick.
good, love. Have a good one. This nigga,
cannot believe
this
that.
nigga fucking. Nah, I'm mad at these niggas, bro. This nigga Tatum. I get it. You got hurt, bro. But what do players do when it's crunch time? They step up. Cool.
Do
Same thing
something.
with
Get to the
JB,
line.
bro. Like
Straight up.
Jalen, how you letting this nigga Derek White step up and be that nigga in crunch time?
Yeah, straight up.
How is Derek White the nigga that's putting the team on his back, by nigga, bro? He can't. What?
He cool.
He
but
can't even
not
save his
nice.
hairline. You want him to save the season? The fuck? What is he
got
gonna
his
do?
shit all the way in the back.
Come
Yeah,
on,
straight
bro.
up.
Come on.
That
I
man
was
just needs to cut that shit.
Someone
man.
need to talk
upset,
to him
bro.
like, bro.
I was
it's time.
upset. And I was upset at the coach too. Like, yo, you see Tatum hurt, pull that nigga out the game, bro. Send him to the locker room, wrap that ankle up, get him back out here. You let him play through that shit. Like, that was mad retarded, man.
Give somebody else
Like,
his
come on.
minutes.
Like, Jalen
Game
Brown, like,
7, we
yo,
got a bench.
get the fucking ball, my nigga. Go get that shit.
Straight up.
Go after it, bro.
I think you wanna start
I
playing.
would have appreciated if he like redone his rotation and put like somebody like I don't even know like
Or maybe
Pritchard in, you know?
Make it
right?
look
Play
like he's
Pritchard,
doing
or
his job.
even play Williams, bro. That
Oh,
nigga
yeah,
barely
facts.
played Robert Williams, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
hell
get it.
yeah.
Like how long is this nigga gonna be on a minutes restriction? He's been on a minute restrictions for 3 years, for 3
Time to
seasons,
win
bro.
a championship.
Like what's
Like,
good, bro?
Yeah,
Play
straight
the
up.
man. That's your biggest body pause on the team, my nigga.
facts.
Why is he not in the fucking paint?
yeah, facts.
I wanted to see him and Jokic go at it. That
Yo,
would have been
that would've
crazy.
been-
We got
come
the
on,
personnel
bro.
to guard them.
Come on,
yeah,
yo.
facts.
Horford on
If we have
MPJ.
Horford and Robert Williams down low, come on, bro.
Yeah.
They're picking up
That's
every
enough
board.
bigs for Nuggets, for the Nuggets.
Nobody's
Yeah.
scoring on them niggas
Yeah,
like that.
facts.
Not that easy, bro.
Or at least you're
obvious.
giving them a run for their money.
Come on,
you know
and
what I mean?
Horford.
And then Tatum and Brown could do their thing.
Come on,
Yeah,
shout out to Horford. That nigga never pulls down more than 6 rebounds, but that nigga was doing double digit rebounds,
Yeah,
bro.
facts.
Night
Like
in
those those players
night
were
out.
stepping up.
Yo,
Like,
he really showed up this playoffs. Like, big shout out to Al, bro, because he did what he was supposed to do when his name was called, bro.
Yeah,
but
fact.
that's why I'm mad
A
at the
real
coach,
vet.
my nigga. Right, a real vet, how he's supposed to do. But that's why I'm mad at the coach for not, taking people out and adjusting your personnel. Like, he came in with the same game plan every fucking game.
He didn't change
He
nothing.
did not adjust not one game. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, that it's a game of adjustments. You adjust throughout the game, you adjust after the game. If you're not adjusting, you're gonna fucking lose. And that's why we lost, bro. That's exactly why we got smacked that game.
Straight up.
Fucking wild, bro.
But here's another question for you guys. And this was series ago, but like, do you think now, is LeBron James still in the GOAT conversation?
Yes.
He's still a GOAT.
Yes. Goated for life. That nigga's the GOAT, bro. I don't take no LeBron slander on this podcast.
What he did
Chill
was
out.
so unique. It's like
I'm not taking no.
he's on his own. Like,
Yo, he's literally on an island by himself, bro. Like what? And statistically, goated. Forever goated. Nobody could take that away from him. Cool, you can make that argument like he's not the most clutch player, he's not the most winning player, da-da-da-da. But as a basketball player, like if we're saying basketball player, not most one, as a player of the game basketball, yes, he is one of the greatest to ever do it. IQ and skill-wise. Point blank period. Like, cool, you can throw the ticks on his shit like, oh, well, he lost this many times in the finals. Cool, but as a basketball player, we're not talking about the team and shit that he's been on and seasons and how they go. Because again, people be forgetting.
to the finals.
He brought
too.
scrubs to the.
Like,
Yo, LeBron by himself brings a team from worst to first, and he's done it on multiple teams, multiple times. When that nigga's on the team, they're the number one team in the East, West, whatever. When he's not on the team, they are the last team in the league, easily. So what are we talking about? That's a great basketball player for you to be able to lift a franchise.
That's the only thing you could fault Jordan in favor of LeBron is when LeBron leaves a team, they done. The city shut down.
Right.
For Jordan to leave and the Bulls to be that good,
and they were still killing niggas, bro. They were
literally
still
same
killing
amount
niggas,
of
bro.
wins. Like,
right, they didn't dip. You feel me? That's why I say LeBron is such a great player. Like, that nigga's felt his energy felt on the court, and he does what he wants.
All those things are great, but at the end of the day, the sport is about winning, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, but we're not talking about who's the most winningest player, nigga. You said the greatest, and when we're talking about basketball, you're talking about
in order
skill.
for you to be great, you gotta win, nigga.
Yo, and he wins games, nigga. Yeah, he didn't take it all the way, but again, we all know that there's a lot of things that go into getting a chip. You feel me?
Yeah.
Having the right personnel, how the game goes, calls,
The
little
coach,
dumb shit.
yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Well, he is the coach, nigga. Come on
Let's be
now.
real. LeBron should have had a ring if fucking
what's the name
J.R.
of it?
Smith didn't fuck that bucket
Yeah.
up. He would have had a ring that year. But that one mistake cost that nigga a ring. You feel me? Like, that's what it is in basketball. That one little thing, that one non-call or call or whatever can be the difference between you having a chip and
Or
not
when
having a
Kyrie
chip.
got injured before.
You know what I'm saying? Literally, little shit like that. But that doesn't take away from him as a basketball player. Him as a basketball player himself is a fucking GOAT, man. That nigga's goated, bro. You don't, nobody one-on-one. When they be like, oh, Jordan and LeBron in their prime one-on-one, who you think's going to win? Yeah, shoot me if you want, bro. LeBron's taking that. Why? Because LeBron's going to eat that nigga.
Yeah.
He's going to eat him. He's way bigger than him. He's a better shooter. He's more, I can't say more athletic.
It's close.
You know what I'm saying? Size and skill alone, bro. He's going to chew this nigga Jordan up, bro. Chew this nigga up, bro. 100%. Facts.
I'm with that.
Facts.
I'm with that.
Because let niggas forget, Jordan got bullied his first 4 years in the league. Niggas used to beat the shit out of him. That's why he had to leave. That's why he had to come back and bulk up so he can go against the Detroit Pistons. When can you ever say LeBron got bullied in his whole career?
They used to hug him when he was like making a
'Cause
layup.
he was
and
too fucking
just still,
strong. Because he was too strong, bro.
Yeah.
That's the dick. Come on, we're not doing that, bro. LeBron got that shit, bro. LeBron got that shit. From the day he stepped into the league till now. You know what I mean? Jordan wasn't that nigga when he stepped into the league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was still Michael Jordan.
He was cool. He was.
You know what I mean?
He was cool. He was
all right.
LeBron was on fire.
LeBron was on
Skip
fire.
college.
Nigga said he was cool.
LeBron, son. LeBron's a different type of person, bro. He's an animal, son. Shout out, bro.
Well,
That's
shout
the
out
guy.
LeBron, man. Hopefully you make it back for another season and you don't retire. The rumors aren't true.
Right.
Well, I think
I want to see him play with Bronny.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, he's not
Pause.
going to retire.
dope.
He's going to play with Bronny. 100%.
wanna see
Bronny's going to do 1 year at, where is he at? USC?
USC.
You're going to do 1 year there, and then he's going to go to the league.
Yeah. They leaguing him. He gonna be fire in the league. I think he's gonna step up and be good. I want to see what happens with this nigga Mikey Williams.
Oh,
I haven't heard of
yeah.
that nigga in a minute since that whole K shit. So
I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
he,
think,
was a
I think
fan
it's
of
a
him.
dub for him.
yeah, bro, he's about to be a Leangelo. These niggas, bro, these kids, I don't know what the fuck
they
do,
got
bro.
a
This
different
shit is
level of
crazy.
clout now though. These
Bro, it's-
basketball
right,
players.
right? Nah, it's because these
Social media, man.
Right. Social
Fucking
media
shit up.
got them niggas on superstars by the time they freshmen and shit.
Yeah.
So by the
Got
time
their
they get
head
to
mad
senior
big.
year, their head's huge, nigga, and they could think they could do whatever they want. Run around crazy, posting guns on IG Live.
That same energy.
Don't, no, we're gonna save that for another conversation too.
Again.
Again. Fucking John Moran.
I still stand on what I say, nigga.
Oh man, I still
I
stand on
still
what I
support
say,
this
bro.
nigga John, nigga.
You're a
Fucking.
fucking idiot.
I
Ah,
still support him, bro.
Oh,
Take
man.
time off social media though. You definitely need to do that.
jeez,
definitely need
just
to-
delete your Instagram, bro.
definitely
Delete
need to do-
everything, bro.
Right. Go to Snap.
Something else.
Fucking
Snap,
and
bro.
make them pay for it, bro. All right, you go to Snap, you make them pay for it. At least you make some
Right.
bread for doing dumb shit, bro.
Right.
Like you're such an idiot. Anyways, well, again, it's been another wholesome episode.
Yeah.
Young
Facts,
Prophet,
bro.
Thank you for popping up once again for the
Stoked
second time
being here.
around. Yeah,
That's just twin ass
On
niggas,
the
man.
ground floor.
Yeah.
Top level.
yeah.
See the progress. I see
Yeah.
the progress.
Yeah,
Come on.
treacherous twin ass niggas, man.
Yeah, come on.
The Hawks gang.
I
Come
ain't
on,
mad
man.
at you,
Just out
dog.
here.
I'm in here. I got the color on. I got the color on.
Yeah. You
still
just need to
right
get the
here.
full memo, nigga.
Yeah, it's fine.
Figure
It's
it
fine.
out.
I like to be different.
Yeah.
I like to
yeah.
be different.
But yo, Young Prophet, before we get out of here, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram. My Instagram is Young Prophet, 2 G's and Young. And you
Yeah.
can stream my music anywhere that they're streaming. I got a new single dropping, Back to the Streets. So
Was that another
Y'all-
diss to the
y'all know,
ex?
y'all know.
Yo, he said
This
focus
going-
on you and get
first-
back to the streets.
the first one was
City
more
boys are up
the
1,000.
hip hop. This gonna be the summertime. You driving with your new shorty.
Hey.
And you gonna take some shots. You know what I'm
be
saying?
driving around with your new bitch, huh?
Yeah, yeah. This
Yo,
one's
I ain't
different.
even mad
It's
at
a
you,
summer
bro.
vibe, but
Let's
yeah,
get it. Let's get it.
got that coming, and maybe some little R&B in the fall. But yeah,
Okay.
we got
Singing niggas.
singles dropping. We can
Singing
get
nigga.
back
I
out
like
there.
it. I like
Look
it.
at he's everywhere with it, man.
Word.
What do you need? A little bit of R&B, a little bit of
What you
toxicity.
want? What your girl do to you? I got you, man.
Yeah.
I know how you feel. I got a song for you, man.
Yo.
Well, until next time, man. You
know the
know,
vibes.
I'm still here for no damn reason, man.
Always.
Tap in with us
Someone
again.
that's down to earth could stimulate me mentally. You could take a flight, but you could never take this pen from me. Always thinking that you right, the reason that you not with me. I don't judge the past unless it show up in the present. Can't treat you like a queen when you moving like a peasant. I told you that I'm gone, you can't fix it with a present. She cried when I left, cause my presence is a present. She fetishizing men with the darker skin tone. Go call up Dr. Phil instead of blowing up my phone. You stay attracting dogs, don't that mean that you a bone? You should go back to the street.